Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Today's video is going to be about another reality that I was in. It was another timeline. So I'm back in a place where I grew up, and I love going there. Not in that particular timeline. There's many multitudes of timelines. I'm talking about hundreds, thousands of many timelines, many versions of the same places, but people act a certain way. They conduct business in a whole different manner than what we do in our timeline. So, same Earth, same place, but different timeline. So, I'm back home where I grew up, and I noticed in this field by the waterfront, there are people gathering, and there's many types of people. Black, white, Asian, many types of people, and they're sitting down on a mat outside, and it's beautiful outside. So these guys are I link with them, and they're atheists. They don't believe in God, but they have like their own type of gathering where they just it's kind of hard to explain because when we gather for certain things, you know we have like a purpose behind that. And I guess they too did have a purpose, and I don't know what they were celebrating, but I knew that they didn't believe in God, and I wanted to show them the spiritual abilities that we have, and that's because of God. And so as they're sitting down and they're speaking. There's a guy that's up front and they're speaking, and everybody else is sitting on this mat, Indian style. They're sitting down Indian style, and I said, okay, well this will be a perfect opportunity to say something, because I don't know if it was really my place, but I felt like within my heart they needed to know the truth that God exists. So I spoke and I told them, I said, I mean no harm, but God is real. I said, and I'm going to prove it to you that God is real, that we have a higher spiritual connection to God. So I take flight. You guys know that I love to fly, and that's what I love to do. Whenever I go to these other realms, I love to fly, and I have other abilities that come with that. So I take flight and I fly over these guys, and they're at this time they begin to stand up and look, and you know, and I'm flying over the water, and they're looking. They got their hand like that because the sun is up, and I fly over the water and I fly back, and then I fly on top of this tree, and they're just looking, and I'm speaking to them, and I'm telling them, with all my heart, that you guys really need to understand that God do exist, and God will always be a part of you. No matter what you believe, it does not mean that it does not exist. That God is real, and we have these spiritual powers, and that's through God. All of that stuff comes from God, and that we really do need to stand in our power even now today, because everything that I'm telling you guys is legit. It is true. This is not no made up crap. We have abilities, we have powers, we, go through these past lives and we experience, and all that knowledge that we get from these past lives, it stays with us. We have a higher conscience that watches over these um, human experience, lifetime after lifetime, and our higher selves that accumulate all this knowledge from these past lives obtain everything that we do. And it goes right back to our Akashic records. You know, we'll have different lives that we must have to live to obtain certain amount of knowledge. And like I said before, with different places that we incarnate, the physics may be different, so the physicality might not be the same, but they will come with certain abilities other than what we have here as human beings, and all of that knowledge gets absorbed and taken into the higher self, and goes right back up into source. Source is living every duality through us. We are not separate from God. And I tell everybody that when you really need to speak to God, you don't necessarily have to get on your knees. You can if you want to, if that's what you choose to do. But all you have to do is speak from the heart. And God hears that. And guys, there's another thing I mentioned this before. If you have a relative, family member that soon will be passing on, the one thing I want to tell you guys is how you escape this type of matrix. We've always had the ability to escape this matrix. We do not have to keep incarnating here. If you feel like you're done with this incarnation cycle, I'm going to tell you how to escape it. And it's been with us all the time. When we get ready to pass on, we go within the heart. Don't go up. If you're done incarnating, don't go up to that soul trap, because it's only going to bring you right back down here. So that saying, home is where the heart is, that's true. It's been with us this whole time. We go within our own heart. We go within our own light. God has put a way home here within the heart. And a lot of people, we have been brainwashed by TV shows, movies. We have been taught to go up, to fly up. That moon has a huge tower. And it sends out a frequency that we are drawn to. It is a false light that we get drawn to. And sometimes we'll have false characters that come to us too, and guide us back there to that soul trap. But also we will have legitimate soul families that come down and guide us up out of here as well. They will open up a portal and come in and to relieve us from this soul trap. So, but you have a portal, a direct connection back home within your heart. So that's if you want to call it a cheat code, then so be it. But it's always been with us. So share that with your family members and tell them that's the way home, so that they don't get caught up in this soul trap. You guys know about this soul trap that's been here, this matrix system. You guys know about that. So once again, I love, honor, and respect you guys. Have a good day.